fair share of great playoff memories the last few decades, and more could be in store as we've got playoff football again at sold-out Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Cleveland Browns and the New England Patriots. What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway. Taken about 7 yards deep, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. First down throw for Mayfield. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And now it's second down at the 40-yard line. Going to the air again with Mayfield. Looks for Beckham again. This time he finds him. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. They'll chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down. 7-yard line. Third and long for Mayfield. He'll take a shot here for Hooper downfield. Finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And, look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
Sony Michel, his first carry. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Tackle made that time by Kevin Johnson.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Just like that. Just like that. 55. Green. Come on out here. Come get some.
A shotgun snap for Newton. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one good for 26 and a first down. Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
Well, the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside, make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of him, and the inside half, and he took it right across his face, got inside, and won that route in a big way.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mack Wilson, and he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
They'll take over.
So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Mayfield on play action. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand.
Complete to Odell Beckham.
I'm about to do a disservice to the catch we just saw.
And it's
one-handed, coming down with it, just like that. Yeah, I know. Odell Beckham Jr. We're used to this, aren't we?
We are.
And that's just wrong on every level. That was spectacular.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. Mayfield to throw it. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
Browns.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. A run for Nick Chubb. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Next, the receivers helped spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
I liked his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
To Nick Chubb.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Patriots' 24-yard line.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the 1st down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown.
Complete.
Harrison Bryant there to make the grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone to give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
James White, the ball carrier.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They defer to White out of the shotgun. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is just going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. Got his man, that's Harry. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a 1st down, too. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 44-yard line. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Newton. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Myles Garrett. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. So now after the sack, Cam of the Patriots going to look up at a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Newton. It's grabbed over the middle by White. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 34-yard line. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the 1st. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Mike, 55.
On the ground, this is Michel. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Michel, the ball carrier.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
2nd and 5 now. Newton. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change.
5-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. A 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
Check.
Just beating the play clock is Newton. Got a man open. That's Harry. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. On 1st and 10, Newton escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw, Newton. Throw caught here by Bird. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the 1st half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. And we go 37's the Mike 37.
On 1st down, it's Newton. This is White on the screen. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big gain.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
20.
Now Michelle. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Check 93's the next. He don't know no better. Check 93.
Trying to pound it in here with Michelle. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Gain on the play.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. They'll run with Michelle. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Third and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt.
Watch the twist, watch the twist. Check 93's the mic, 93's the mic.
From the gun, here's Newton. Flushed, and he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. Taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Patriots are back within a score.
For the extra.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Full connects on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. Going deep here for Landry. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. Powers through him. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. And
Mayfield on first down. Flush to his right. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. After the incomplete pass. Here now is 2nd and 10. Final play of the half, Mayfield. And he'll take a shot here for Hooper downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
48-yard line.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. On the ground is Michel. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory.
Michel, the ball carrier.
Carl Joseph up from his safety spot to make the play.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
11 yards there, 1st down.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Michel. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Watch twins. Watch twins.
On 2nd down, it's White. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They go right back to White here on 1st down. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
We're getting out a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll run it. This is Michel trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Greedy Williams on the tackle.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. From the gun, Newton. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Now 4th down and 1.
And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll run for it. This is White. And he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the 1st. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, Michel. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. They get the guard out of Georgia Tech, Shaq Mason. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. They'll try the air now with Newton. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Sheldon Richardson, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Operating from the gun, Newton. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
Here you go. Here you go. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Greedy Williams picks it off. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Tackle made by Stephon Gilmore. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Hey, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
A 1st down throw for Mayfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And this is caught. He hits Landry. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
First down, Browns.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 38, Mayfield. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Mayfield now. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
To number 80.
Austin Hooper, 30 yards. And the Browns add on to their lead.
For the point after.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to... And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
To try again after the sack. Newton dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. The shotgun snap for Newton. He'll find his tight end here, Asiasi. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
running out of the gun with White. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Ball carrier. The stop made by Myles Garrett.
New England on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Newton. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 41. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Newton on 1st down. On the left side, a catch by White. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Throwing again on 2nd down. Newton. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. On 1st down, Newton. To the right side, and he's got Edelman. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, Newton steps away to his left. And his pass incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Newton. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Myles Garrett in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. So now after the sack, Cam of the Patriots going to look up at a 3rd and long.
20. Check. Crouch. Check safety. Shoot. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Right to the 3. It's time to win. Switch.
3rd and long. It's Newton. It's grabbed over the middle by White. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the 1st down. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Hey, we got 4 down.
They snap it to Newton. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And as a result, their playoff run may end right here. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 7-yard line. Today's final score.
They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game. Check. Got that done. Win a wild card game. Big check.